No, just gonna let it roll. Just cut out the first time. It's fine. Making you actually do work.
Why are you making me do work?
Because
I hate you and everything you stand for.
good, because I hate myself too.
I know.
We're on the same
I know niggas
page.
be like, I hate you. I'll be like, nigga, I've been hating me this whole
the
time.
longest.
Get in line, bitch. I've been here first. Welcome to the podcast. I'm Zach. So you gotta do it.
Yeah, I'm Elliot.
Yeah, that's Bert. And today, on the Beautiful Scumbag podcast, we're just winging it because we didn't find stories.
We don't have anything.
We usually talk about our week. Go. Tell me about your week. How's it been? How's it been, my boy? How's it going?
Dude, I need a haircut.
What's life, bro?
Dude, I need a haircut. I think that's what. Dude, you know what? I was actually kind of thinking about like doing the man bun, the samurai man bun.
Don't. I will stop being your friend immediately.
Yeah, you know, like kind of get that, like shave the sides.
I will.
You know,
I will
just, like,
divorce
go
you.
up.
I will divorce you. Now you just look like Mexican Wolverine.
Oh, dude, that's what I said last time.
You should do the
Mexican Wolverine, dude.
There
Just
you go.
like, just get the claws.
Hugh Jackman, bro. You don't want to be. You don't want to be Mexican Hugh Jackman.
Mexican Hugh Jackman.
I want to be Black Burt Reynolds. Come on.
So Hugh Jack Hombre.
Deshaun Riles.
Like man.
A haircut. You need to get a haircut. Allegedly.
I need a haircut.
Allegedly.
I need a haircut. Actually, we could discuss about something that's gonna happen with us in April. This actually, I mean, it happened this week. You know?
Oh,
It did happen this week, so we gotta talk about it. You know?
It happened this week. Yeah. So we're going to Portland. Shout out you boy. I don't know who. Do we know anyone in Portland?
Ghost.
The ghost of Burt Reynolds. The ghost of Burt Reynolds sits over me and watches me. He guides me through the valley of darkness with the glorious of his mustache. I fear no evil, because Burt Reynolds will guide me. What are you doing? So we're going to Portland. I don't know if you people in Portland. Do we know anybody in Portland besides your family's girl? People who know?
No, I don't know anyone. Actually, the first time that I went to Portland, I didn't know shit. I just went.
Yeah.
I just went.
I know. I was sad. I was like,
I just went. I just went.
I was like, oh.
I told you.
I was like, okay.
I told you that I was going.
I was broke. It's broke. It's broke. These bills, man. I'm gonna start an OnlyFans. Bay gonna have to just deal with it. When the bill's paid, you can't be mad if the lights are turned on. It's like, all right,
Everything's paid.
everything's paid.
Everything's paid. I paid the cars.
Word, bad.
Right.
I'm not having sex with nobody. I'm just.
I actually have a lot of
can.
customers that you know are OnlyFans.
That's OnlyFans.
Dude, I mean, they're.
It's Land Rover, yeah.
Yeah, they're good-looking girls.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'm like, and they, dude. I even had a girl tell me like, "Yo, you should check out my OnlyFans." I'm like, A,
Bet.
no, because I don't pay for sex.
That's true.
And B, I'm not even getting sex, so why the fuck would I even pay to see
But I'm
you?
just watching you.
Yeah, so
weird
watching
shit.
you do some weird shit, like no.
I mean, unless you like. The only way I could see me like doing that, unless you're putting on a full production, I need different camera angles.
Right?
Like, you know, I'm a stickler for a tickler. I
need
like
a
my
whole
porn
movie.
I need
a whole
like
movie.
you better come in, fucking all kinds of. I need camera angles. I need good lighting. I need that shit to be edited nicely. Don't be over here with the gooch shot for 2 minutes. Y'all know who y'all are. Don't be doing that.
I mean, just like
Every a half a minute.
They get off the good shot.
Yeah. Come on, don't stick there,
Dude. I think we should
I hate
actually
it when
do a
they're-
porno.
I'm fine with doing horror films and porn. I was totally down.
Dude, I mean,
People kept saying, I thought you guys were gonna do pornos, and we were like, no, we want to be serious filmmakers. Fuck that. I mean, OnlyFans, we will come and we will, not like that, but we will go over to your house and we will film the videos for you. All right? No more fucking single cam shots. Stop it.
Dude,
Get
make
some
it all
arti-
like a full production.
Yes.
With like
we got lights.
good audio.
Yeah, good audio. We got the
lighting.
good mics. We got you. These people, if they're gonna pay $9.99 a month, they deserve good porn.
I'm saying if I get a good porn that has a good backstory, tell me why she's feeling that way.
We wrote a backstory for a porn once by shits and giggles. Come on now. That's right. The brain dead, bro. If we don't, the brain dead code. We just strictly make porn and horror
I'm pretty
films.
sure we can make a porn right now.
I'm pretty sure.
Think about it.
Well, yeah, you could make a porno real easy, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I mean,
you just need two people who are willing to fuck.
You got this college student, right? Hear me out.
You're pitching me an idea right now.
Yeah, I'm pitching
the writer's room.
Yeah, the writer's room.
All right.
We're gonna make a porno right now.
Hold on. Watch out.
2 seconds.
Bad.
2 seconds.
Bad.
All right.
Homies, go.
So, this chick, right? This chick, college, like super into the books and everything. You know, your typical
She's the nerdy girl.
The nerd girl, exactly.
She has pigtails or something for some.
No,
ponytail.
No, I wouldn't say pigtails or ponytails.
Glasses,
No. That's so yesterday. Like that's so 90s style. Like I get it. Like nerdy, the pigtails and all that shit. No. This girl is a normal looking girl. Doesn't even have glasses. Doesn't even have glasses. All right, no glasses.
He's over here breaking stereotypes.
Yeah, I'm breaking stereotypes. Fuck that. So
subverting my expectations.
Wakes up in the morning, right? And then she's like waking up. She's like, "Fuck, I'm late for class and all that."
Wait, the nerdy girl's late for class?
She's late for class.
Hey, everybody.
But there's a backstory to that. Why she's late for class? Right?
She got that good
when that's the thing, dude. When she gets up, all you see is this machine, this sex toy machine, dude.
Wait.
Next to her. Instead of a guy, it's a sex
or
toy machine.
Not even a trans. He said giant sex
giant, one of those sex machines, the ones that
just hammer
down. All right, that's one. But we don't see. We're teasing the people right now because we want them to be intrigued. They're like, "Oh shit, you got this really cute girl,"
and then she sleeps with.
And then she has a sex machine. Yeah, right next to her.
With apparently.
Yeah.
Is it on the floor or is it in the bed?
No. It's on the bed next to her, dude.
Got it.
So she gets up all.
She's like,
of a sudden,
"Fuck, I'm late for work," and then she flips
the thing, and all you see is the sex machine. Like, just quick shot. You don't want to focus too much on the sex machine.
Half a sec, like half a minute,
Yeah.
Like a good shot. You're like, look at that.
So she's over there taking a shower and everything. You see her, like, elaborating herself. Like, taking a shower.
Yeah. Is she really sensual about it? Or is it like, she's late for work, so now she's over here. Is it going to be like,
she's
not
late
gonna
for work.
You can't have like a sexy
no.
She's
late for work. Exactly. You got to make it sense. So, she's late for work. She's over there, like, scrubbing herself.
Yeah.
And then she, like, feels down there and she's like, it's like something smug or something, I guess I went too much last night or some shit like that.
Okay, implying that it's getting a little.
Yeah.
Or you'd be like, she's like, definitely have to hit the cankles later, and then, boom.
Right, yeah, just something quick, dude. Like, we want people to be intrigued. Like, where the fuck is
this
going?
Where is. I'm excited. I'm like, I want to see this fucking porno. If we don't make porn and horror films, Mama, I'm sorry. Mama and my sister, you ain't going to no Oscar because we making porn. I make porn and horror movies, Mom. Sometimes at the same time. Sometimes it's a horror porn.
Horror movie.
Horror porn? I'm down for that too.
Dude, Revenge of the Sex Machine. We don't make this. Revenge of the Sex Machine.
They've had it. All these anal vibrators, vagina vibrators, just vibrators in general.
Right.
They're over it. It could be like real Rick and Morty and shit, like the lawnmower dogs where they get too sentient.
They get too sentient. Exactly.
Boom,
dude. There you go. That's the whole premise of it. It's like all on her phone, and she activates it on her phone. She does this whole AI thing where, it's this new idea, new innovative, sex machine. But I mean, obviously, we're not gonna like tease it too much.
So she's like a sexual.
So she's gonna get up. It's gonna start like that.
No, she's a sexual technician.
No. She's a college student. Whatever. Like she doesn't get any guys, any girls, and dude, she's getting up from bed because she's late for class. You see the sex machine.
Got it.
And then on the floor, like you see, like I want to do it like a Easter egg kind of thing, where you have to pause it
every time you see a different sex toy. Did you like you have to pause it? Be like, oh, did you see that one?
No. I want like this magazine to kind of like foreshadow what it is, like this whole like AI, like brand new AI sex machine toy. Like, you know, kind of like, you know, like make people focus on like certain things, dude.
All right, I'm gonna need a treatment tomorrow. I'm gonna need you to email me a treatment of the whole thing. You gotta break it down for me.
I gotta break down.
Yeah. Writers room.
I mean, it's gonna be like a, you know, like a coming of story, like where she meets a guy, quite literally.
It's a coming of age.
Coming of age. Where she meets a guy and then she meets a girl, and then, you know, she's adventurous because she's in college. You know, like this is new to her. Like she doesn't know anything.
In college, she's gonna be a freak a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Don't be a lame fool.
So you're gonna
kiss a dude.
We're gonna have to have good actors, dude. I don't want this bullshit.
I mean, I hate. Because, as you saw, my frustration, I was so frustrated, I had to sit there and fucking rewrite the shit. Because I was like, bro, well, then you're like, they fuck. But I'm like, God, can you at least go to, if you could, you know, practice your fuck moves, practice your acting moves, shit.
Yeah.
Go, I'd be mad. It'd be mandatory. You have to give me, like, a list. Like, someone has to sign, like Alcoholics Anonymous, where they have to, like, go sign their papers and give it back to their PO. I need you to go to an acting class. And they gotta sign it
that you went to
the class at every time. That's why I
Right.
need this. And I'm like, well,
will you do it? Revenge of the Sex Machine.
Revenge of the Sex Machine.
The Sex Machine goes haywire because it gets jealous that she's not using it as much.
Oh,
all right.
And
so
now she's over here because she's over here.
She
got
keeps
this
on
guy
getting,
and a girl.
Yeah, exactly. And then she keeps on getting notifications on her phone, like hey. Like, what's going on?
Oh, he's being a stalker? It's being a stalker?
No, okay, first it starts off with, like, you have so-and-so many hours married. You should try me out a little bit. You know, kind of like what a machine would say in the beginning.
Yeah.
But then eventually, like, it'll start getting, like, hey, where are you? What's going on? Why are you not using me? You know, like, actually those,
it gets all kinds of, you know. What was that fucking, what was the movie? Mark Wahlberg? Fear. Have you ever seen Fear?
No,
it's gonna be. I want it to be something like that,
like
where
that.
It's like, oh, it's Mark Wahlberg. He's so sweet and he's so nice, and he just slowly throughout the movie just becomes insane.
Right,
he's like stalking the shit out of
Yeah.
her. Bet. Let's go. Oh, watch that movie. That movie.
So you're gonna have scenes where she uses the machine.
Yeah, but
then
then
you're
she's
gonna
like,
have scenes and where like she meets the guy and then you know they have their little thing.
Are they like swingers, or there's just. Because there's couples like that. Where it's
No. She's not in a relationship, dude.
No, I'm saying the other guy and the guy and the other girl.
Well, yeah, they could be like
Swingers.
a couple, and then they'll
we
be
just
like,
swing.
okay, you take turn with her. You have her for a night, then I get her for a night.
No.
You know, they go.
And then on Fridays
they
we
have
both
her
get
as
her.
kind of like a sex slave. It could turn into like a sex slave kind of thing.
Mama, I'm sorry. You had high hopes. You went. Put that Oscar dress away. We ain't winning no Oscars over here, man.
I don't know. I mean, it could be something like that.
I mean,
it could
Jordan
be like
Peele won an Oscar, but he made a movie about racism, racial inequality and mass.
Well, was it really racial equality? Because they were saying that the black body was
better, and I was just like, nigga, how? That's why I was
that kind of confused me a bit.
That's why I was like.
What?
At the time, you're like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. But afterward, like, most of his movies, you're like, this is really fucking brilliant. And then after a couple of days, you're like, wait, nigga, what? Because you're like, ain't no Asian man want to be us.
Right. Well, why would a white man
some old white man? I mean, the only old white man would probably be like, I just want a young body. You know?
Right.
But I don't think he cared about the skin tone. Well, maybe a homeboy in that wheelchair was like, I want a big dick. Because homegirl was like...
he wanted him specifically because he had the eye. Because he had the whole photography eye.
No, I'm talking about the old dude that was in the wheelchair where that fucking French lady was like filling out his arm. When they're inside.
Oh.
Yeah, but yeah, I like the other guy was like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I just want to see.
Yeah.
And also, apparently, you're a great artist, so I want to see through your eyes.
Yeah.
It's another metaphor of white people taking our vision and using it as their own. creative vision.
Oh,
It's
no.
a metaphor. Wait, what were we talking about? No, we're
talking about-
we make horror films and pornos, and sometimes both.
I mean, that's all I got for now. I mean, honestly, I just make that on top of my head.
I don't know.
It's kind of like
I like porn with stories sometimes, and I'm not.
I was gonna make it into like a horror porno.
I mean, that's kind of terrifying. You know, technology. You can get like real, like, you know, Space Odyssey on the bitch if you really. And that's just terrifying, like technology taking over, especially if it's like a sexual object.
Plot twist: she gets saved by the sex machine.
The giant sex machine she had in the first scene comes in the rescue.
Comes to
Literally,
rescue her.
literally comes to rescue.
Comes to rescue her.
Damn. What if, like, you know, machines like hold her down and like make her orgasm to death? Dun, dun, dun. No.
Well, I don't know. No. Or maybe it could be like the sex machine. Like the other girl, the girl that she's like seeing, she sees the sex machine and she wants to try it out, and then it fucks her to death.
Oh God! You come home and the homegirl is fucking just fucked to death by your sex machine. Like,
how do you explain that?
How do you explain that to the police?
Exactly.
Damn. How do you explain that to the police?
And then that's where the guy comes and he's like, "Oh shit! Like my girl, or blah blah." I don't know, but I don't know. So.
Damn. All right. Well, I need a treatment. You know,
Okay.
You gotta give me like
You're gonna have to give me a couple of days for this shit.
Yeah. I mean, you know, you got. Well, next podcast, you gotta come in with the treatment. You gotta be like, "Yo, this is you know, this is it." This is what
I was gonna get one of these. The fuck is this at the bottom?
It's to make it look like a cigarette. They're just being weird. Yeah, I'm down. I also have this idea for a vampire film, but I'm kind of stuck. Cause like I got everything for the everything else,
Right.
but it's just the whole they can't come inside unless you invite them in. And I was like, well, how do you get them in? How do you get the vampire to get inside? And then I don't know if I want, cause it's gonna be a story. It's another fucking weirdo sex thing. Actually, to be honest, it's another weirdo sex thing. It's like guys like, you know, all by himself. He really, you know, keeps himself, doesn't talk to nobody. Kind of a fucking loner kind of dude.
Right.
And his next door neighbor like bangs on the door. He's like, "Hey man, my wife is acting crazy. Can I borrow your phone to call 911?" And she's like, "Crazy." And you're just like, "Oh, the bitch is crazy. Why would you go hang out with these niggas anyway?"
Right.
So, you know, a couple of weeks go by. You know, they get to know each other. You know, it's all fun and games. They get close, right? And then they're like, "Oh, we're going up to, you know, to some beach house, or it's either a beach house or a cabin. I don't want to do cabin because, you know, Sam Raimi did that already.
Cabins are like
Cabins is over in horror films.
Overrated.
Sam Raimi did it. He ended it for y'all, and then Josh Whedon said, "Bet," and he ended Cabins in the Woods. All right, let's stop doing this. So I was like, beach house. Let's do beach house. Give it a nice, you know, the Lost Boys feel. Vampires at the beach. Woo. So I was like, okay. So they invite him to the beach house, and then that first night that they're there, you know, they're drinking, having a good time, you know. And then I don't know where some touching and feeling, and then he finds out that it's like a cuck situation.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, and then he's like, I don't know if I want him to go outside and see the vampire just standing there, or if I want it to he goes to the bathroom, he comes back, and then it's three
vampire.
people. It's 3 people.
Oh,
it's
dang.
like it's the couple, and then this fucking random dude, and you're like, what the? So I don't know which one. I think I would like the one to be like, not only were they trying to like get sex from him, but they're also trying to like, you know, sacrifice him so they could turn into vampires. I think that's more compelling.
They want to turn into vampires.
Yeah, so it's like I was thinking about Blade, how that one cop was like a familiar or some shit, and it was like basically like an assistant. So they're just doing shit.
Was he an assistant?
The cop dude, yeah, because he was like delivering blood to like different vampire clubs and shit. The first one.
Yeah.
Not fucking the third one, which no one wants to see.
Was there a third one? I don't know.
That was terrible.
I only saw the second one. Up to the 2. And then 2 was kind of like weird. Like,
2 was Del Toro was doing Del Toro. There just wasn't. He should have just designed the creatures on that. Yeah. He directed it too, and you're like, no. Just make the creatures.
Guillermo's not that bad though. I mean, as a director, as a writer, he's not bad. But I feel like
he's a great director, but not a great action director.
No,
you're not like, oh yeah,
like that. What was it? I think it was a cartoon that he had on Netflix. That shit was actually kind of interesting. About the trolls or some shit like that, monsters.
Troll Hunter or whatever.
Troll Hunter. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
No, it was actually pretty good. Shape of Water was just fucking weird. I think he just had a fish fetish, to be honest.
No, apparently the story goes that he watched Creature from the Black Lagoon and thought the girl in that should have got with the monster, and that's fucking literally that. He did literally that.
Creature of the Black Lagoon, getting with the.
Well,
I mean, the girl was down with it, like Creature of the Black Lagoon.
I don't know. She seemed like she was like, you weird fucking creature. I don't know. I think she was trying to fuck that blonde dude more than she was trying to fuck that fish man. But what am I to blame? Oh, and I would love to remake fucking Creature of the Black Lagoon for fucking Universal. Call me.
Dude, they need to make that whole universe.
They just fucked it up, and I was like, "Well, give it to Blumhouse, right? Because they could do it better." Did you see The Invisible Man?
Mm-hmm.
That was dope.
That shit was dope.
I was like, "See, you tried to do it too big."
The new Mummy was terrible.
Well, first off, never try to redo the Mummy. That was on you.
Dude, the first Mummy was just brilliant.
Fucking God-smacking, fucking goat. They went super God Saiyan for no reason. The second one. Go. The third one we don't talk about.
It wasn't that bad.
They changed the mom and I couldn't get past her. She was just trying to be her and it was weird. And I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you're just gonna do it, just don't do it. Or just be like, the mom ain't here. Where'd mom go? That would have been more tension between the son and his dad, because obviously, if the mom died on one of the adventures,
exactly,
that would have been more tension.
Been more intention. Yeah.
Like, because it'd be like, well, they didn't. Well, I guess it's kind of weird to, but then it makes sense why, like in the third one, they're like, I don't like you, Dad, even though I'm exactly like you,
right.
Like verbatim, but okay, but I'm smart.
That's
but
terrible.
I was like, okay, yeah, it was just awkward. Like, why don't you like each other? You're fucking the goddamn same.
Although the Scorpion King was pretty good though.
Scorpion King slaps,
dude. That fucking
not all those sequels. The second.
I didn't see the second one.
The second one was okay.
I didn't see the second one, dude. The fucking Scorpion King, dude. I was like, oh. Damn.
That's why he's the Rock.
Yeah.
That's why he's the Rock. He came for it. He went to work that day.
No, he said, let me.
He said,
let me redeem myself with that CGI shit, bro.
That wasn't his fault. Okay, that was someone else. And at the time,
somebody actually like recreated it.
I know. I saw that video. I was like,
dude,
oh shit.
Yeah, they did it very good.
I was like, y'all are just sitting here. Tell me you're not part of a studio, or y'all just.
I don't know. But yeah,
I mean, like if I was Universal, I'd be like, hey, we're gonna redo the movie, or we're just gonna re-release it. Hey, y'all, put your shit in there, because special edition. I'd buy it.
Yeah, I mean,
that was their first mistake, trying to like remake The Mummy. That's a big order, bro.
I did not see the new Mummy, dude.
I wasn't going to. I saw it. I saw half of it, and I was just like, this is just not it. It's not it. Because the first one was like, it was in one. It's just spot.
Frasier, dude. Frasier. You gotta have Frasier in the fucking Mummies. Dude.
I'm
sorry.
I'd be like,
you gotta have George of the Jungle inside your fucking movies.
I feel like that should have been like at the last. Like that should have been the last. You give him time to get back in shape and shit.
Right.
You gotta marvel his shit where you give him like 40 trainers and like 20 nutritionists. I mean, you have him at the last.
Hugh Jackman, dude. He was still doing fucking Wolverine.
Yeah, so that's why. But like Frasier was like, I'm fat and I'm not doing no action movies no more. So I was like, you have to give him time. I don't know, but I'm like, I don't know if he wanted to come back. So that's why I was like, I don't know if you do that. But then I was like, you start because Johnny Depp as the Invisible Man, I would have been down for.
Yeah,
I like the movie
The
that
original-
the dude
the
that
original.
doesn't talk, but I do like the original where the guy talks. He's got jokes,
Yeah.
and then he like fucking snaps your neck out of nowhere because he's like mentally insane because of the shit is making him crazy. That's cool.
That was
Abusive gaslighting relationship is also dopeness on y'all. But I would have liked to see that.
Dude, I need this whole.
And then they gave up the goose too early because they were like, "Yo, what's fucking Farrell? Not Colin Farrell. Fuck, what's his name? God damn it, fat dude.
Fat dude.
What the fuck is his name? Fuck. The guy from Gladiator. Fucking, what's the name?
I don't know.
That guy. And then he was Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and I was like, they gave that goose up because like halfway through like he just fucking went crazy and started getting all buff and shit and started breaking shit, and you're just like, no, don't. If you're gonna do it, you gotta marvel that shit in
Yeah.
credits, you know, or like don't do it all at one movie. And they were like, oh, it's a secret society, you know, and you're already telling everybody what's going on in the
Yeah,
first
they fucked
movie. You're
up.
like, no,
Yeah.
spread
it out.
And then
Where it could have been like, okay,
you know,
hey, you know, he actually developed
like-
a different serum.
yeah.
A different serum, like, you know, because what was it? It was like they were trying to look for a special serum to like have super soldiers or some shit like that.
In what?
An Invisible Man or some shit like that.
No, with Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, I don't know. The nigga was just fucking around with chemicals, and they're like, and he had a split personality and got super buff and started breaking niggas' necks. He just baiting niggas in the streets of London. Just, ah! So I was like, no, it was like if S.H.I.E.L.D. came in the first Iron Man movie, like halfway through, where he first gets his like suit, and then S.H.I.E.L.D. just shows up, and they're like, yeah, you were S.H.I.E.L.D. This is our whole fucking game.
That would have been
Wait,
terrible.
what? That's what it was like.
Yeah.
They're like, wait, what the fuck? Yeah, you're the mummy now, and fucking, yeah, your bitch is crazy. She's going to blow up everything. Yeah, we're a secret organization. Yeah, we just supernatural creatures. Yeah, this is our thing. Also, you're like, wait a minute, you gotta stretch it out, and then also tie it all in a bow, because you know you have a like 5 group of dudes walk in, and you're like, who the fuck are you guys? Like, we're the Monster Squad. Yeah, bringing in the Monster Squad from fucking the 1980 film with the same name, because I'm a creative genius. You dumb.
Descendants from Van Helsing.
Also, you can bring. Obviously, if you have like Dracula, you're gonna have Van Helsing in there.
Yeah,
like,
you're gonna have
Helsing,
Van
yeah,
Helsing.
obviously,
Yeah,
that's his main dude. So you have him in there, like, and don't do some weird like, oh, I'm great grandfather.
Look, man.
grandson or
Okay. Check this out, dude. Check this out. All right, hear me out. So you have the secret society, right? That Van Helsing himself created a long time ago.
Yeah, I think they did that in a couple of stories. I like that idea. That still holds
That's
up.
a good fucking idea. So Van Helsing, he starts a secret society, the Helsing Club. I don't know, some fucking weird fucking name like that.
No.
And all they do, they stay in secret. Nobody knows who the fuck they are. And all they do is control.
Yeah,
They
or they
control the
like
monsters.
clean up and control.
Yeah,
so it
clean
doesn't
up,
get
control.
Yeah.
They'd be like, all right, we got to, and then I don't know, some weird monster comes out, and then they go to them. They go like, okay, are you a threat? So it's kind of like Shield, kind of, but more of like, if you are a threat, we will fucking neutralize you.
They're like, nigga, we will come
Like
for
we
you.
will come for you.
And I no, because I love the Monster Squad. I would love to, because that could be great. Because in the Monster Squad, it's a bunch of like teenagers, and like all the the Marvel monsters come in, and like Dracula's like, yo, I want this MacGuffin, and I'm gonna fucking take over the world. And I got the Wolfman, I got fucking Frankenstein, I got the Mummy, I got Creature from the Black Lagoon. We about to fuck your shit up. And then these 5 teenagers come fuck their shit up and break their MacGuffin. And I was like, you could do that, but make it kind of low-key serious, but not with the fucking MacGuffin. Stop shooting laser beams in the sky. Stop it. Stop that shit. Let Marvel do that. Even Marvel will stop doing that.
Marvel only did it once.
Yeah,
they only did it once.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, I would like to see, like, you know, just like these 5 fucking dudes this like rugged ass dudes, and you're like they're like the elite in this Helsing group, and they're called the Monster Squad. And that's if you know, like wink at the camera, but don't wink at the camera. You have to, if you're gonna do horror, you have to do it super serious. Unless you're gonna do Sam Raimi, only Sam Raimi can kind of do that funny horror thing. And I would say I would like do it straight. That's what was great about the
Evil Dead. Evil Dead was great.
Evil Dead is brilliant.
Yeah. Because I mean, I can see it being fucking scary back in the in the 80s when it came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it being scary. Because I mean, some of those fucking prosthetics were or those props were pretty fucking terrifying.
Yeah, it's really great, and Loki kind of holds up. But then it's like it's so ridiculous. Or the second one, the first one is like played really straight. Yeah, and like the second one, he's like, yeah, this is super ridiculous, and it's funny because it's ridiculous, and he found his style. But I was like, no, you have to build it.
You gotta build it up,
and you can't give it all away in the first fucking movie. Like, bro, I was like, what? I was like, so yeah, you come to my office. Yes, we're a secret society, and also I'm Mr. Hyde or Dr. Jekyll. And then you're like, okay. Is he gonna go crazy right now? Oh, 20 minutes later, he's going crazy and breaking shit in his office. Oh shit! No, give it. You got it. We all know the story. Right. Just stretch it out and actually just stretch it out and give it time. Let it breathe. It's like open up a wine bottle and start chugging. You gotta let it breathe. I don't know about wine. That's what I hear from niggas say. I don't know. It's just weird. Yeah, it was like the first movie. They're like, and here's everything. You're like, wait. No. And there's also, if Tom Cruise shouldn't become the Mummy, he should just fight the Mummy. Brendan Fraser didn't become the Mummy. He just fought the Mummy. And he was like, hey, at the end of that movie or halfway through the movie, you're like, hey, I saw we got this secret society. I saw you just beat the ever-living shit out this supernatural creature. Hey, you want to join? My nigga, you put hands on that creature. You want to join? No, I am the Mummy now. You're like, no, that's you're doing too much. Too much. Universal, call me. Also, if you want to buy some of these porno ideas, I got that too. You don't have to put your name on it. You just put it in a shell company.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we could do like something like that where universe. Universal needs a universe basically. Like Universal doesn't have anything that's like fucking universe.
Besides, no, they have Fast and the Furious. They were just being greedy. They have Fast and the Furious. Fast and Furious is bro. There's so many movies that they built a universe before.
Because it's like the same fucking movie. It's literally the same
John
movie.
Cena's fucking Dom's brother now. Wait, you didn't see the new trailer?
I did not see the new trailer. Wait, have you seen the new trailer of Mortal Kombat?
Oh, I have not. I forgot.
Oh my god, bro! What are you doing? What are you doing?
I got Shudder, so now I'm like.
Yeah, the speakers are not connected.
Right. Well, the mics are connected right now. I'll watch it. Should I watch it right now?
You should watch it right now.
I'll watch it.
Watch it right now.
It better not be fan-made shit. It better be the real deal.
No, it's the real deal. They released it.
What was my phone doing this whole time? Alright, let's do this.
Dude, it's good. It is fucking good.
And then I was watching that new trailer.
And the cool thing is that they actually are going with the true story of Mortal Kombat, not like the first Mortal Kombat. I mean, by all means, the first Mortal Kombat was still good.
That shit slaps.
That shit was still good.
Dick's out of bounds, bro.
You don't have fucking Sub-Zero and Scorpion working together, dude. He's gonna like this. Watch, he's gonna like this. It shows you how Jack lost his arm. Jax lost his arm. Yeah. He didn't lose his arm by that four-armed dude. No, he lost his arm by Sub-Zero. Yeah. I just don't like the who they cast for Raiden.
Let's go. Yeah, you have to be. That's what I like. You have to be gory. Like you have to be super gory. There's no way around it. You can't pussyfoot around it, dude. Let's go. Bro, and see like that. Let's go. Thank you. Wait, fucking pause. So that nigga freeze his blood and stab him with it?
Yeah.
That is exactly what that is knowing your fucking source material and playing it straight as fuck. You're like, no, this is the weird Dixie Chick serious.
Yeah.
There's no fun in games, no cheeky bullshit.
No cheeky bullshit.
Just fuck, we're gonna wreck shit up.
Yeah.
That nigga.
This game was violent.
This
game is violent.
You rip someone's fucking spinal cord out.
Yes.
No. Oh my. This nigga froze his blood into a shank and stabbed him with it.
Yeah.
What the shit? Oh, that's gonna go.
I'm just hoping that theaters will be open by this time.
Oh, that's gonna have to be a theater thing. I can't watch that at my house. Oh, no.
If not, then I already told my girl we're going to fucking like I don't know. We're going to these other states in California. If California doesn't get their shit together, I swear to God, I'm going to a different state and going to watch this fucking movie. I don't care if I re-get fucking COVID. I'm watching this fucking movie.
Dude. I mean, Tenet was not it.
No, Tenet was, dude. I don't know why they were saying, oh, Tenet was the shit and blah blah.
Fucking convoluted as shit. I liked it because it was a black dude in the lead, but then I was just like, it was so convoluted, you can barely hear anything. And you're like, oh, I did it on purpose. And you're like,
dark. Like, I hate movies that do that whole dark tone to it. It's like, no, like, I want to watch the movie. I don't want to watch black shit. Like, what's going on?
What's happening? It's just like, I can't hear shit because they're like, and you're like, bro, what the fuck? So I can't enjoy the movie. I did that on purpose. You're not supposed to hear that part. No, it just sounds like you're fucking trying to do too much. Yeah. And your story is fucking convoluted. And it's just weird, man. Good on you.
Was not the
good on you, fam. But, bro.
Nah.
I don't know.
Anyways, Mortal Kombat, dude. That fucking movie. That's gonna be the fucking movie, dude.
That goes in line exactly what the hell we're talking about. Like playing it and playing it straight.
Right. Like, dude, you have so much source material. I don't know. I don't understand why these fucking like video game movies always end up being shit. Dude, just follow the fucking source material. DC, that's all they needed to do. Follow. You literally have a team that creates animated movies.
Do it all on the daily. Like, do it all the time. Yeah. And they're slap. And you're like, why aren't you talking to these people?
Why are you not talking to these people? They have them locked up in the basement. That's why.
I know. Unshackle their chains that they're bound to. Right. And be like, hey, can you write me a treatment on, like, just give me the rundown, all right?
Yeah.
Or, hell, you write scripts, obviously. You want to hop on this? We're just going to brainstorm it out. We're just going to go. You want to get it? You want to? No, I swear we won't shock you anymore. Just come on.
I guess that's why also Batman didn't suck so much because they still use Edgar Wright. They were like, yeah, you're not gonna be the director anymore. But however, you're still gonna be part of the team.
Come on. Can we keep the script? Come on. fine, we'll only keep half.
You can tell like which parts.
You can tell. You can exactly tell.
You can tell which parts are his.
Yeah. But I'm kind of mad that they didn't. But I can see what they were trying to do. They're like, we're trying to make something, and you're like, oh.
Edgar Wright was trying to take it to a whole different direction. They're trying to be like, no, we got to take it here because we're making a universe out of it.
But yeah, which is kind of. I see at the end. No pun intended. I can see what they did, but it's just sad that they wouldn't let those people, because that's the point of comic books. Right. It's like that person has their own kind of thing,
their own style.
Everybody
comics.
has their own kind of thing.
Because I mean, even Deadpool comics, they're a lot different from fucking X-Men comics.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're
because the
completely
X-Men
different.
ones are more serious.
Yeah, they're like, this is deadly serious, and then Deadpool's like, breaking
like,
the fourth
fucking,
wall.
Yeah, like
knows
fucking,
he's in a comic.
Fucking like extends like certain things. Like, yo, this is important, bro.
Yeah, like
fucking,
he.
I don't know how
they're gonna. I don't know how they're going to. Do. That's playing it too serious.
Right.
You're like, oh, everything is just the same. And then when they do kind of give a director,
because I mean, like, okay, so I'm rewatching all the Marvel movies with my lady, and I kind of saw like in a bit at first like Iron Man was trying to be its own thing, and then Captain America was trying to be its other own thing, but then like after a while. They kind of figure out like, oh no, we gotta bring it all together.
Yeah, they all start kind of. Like, after the first Avengers, the movies kind of start seeming the same.
Yeah, exactly.
And then Guardians came in, and you're like, that's a James Gunn film. Now you're like, yeah, that's a James Gunn movie.
That's the thing, dude. When Guardians of the Galaxy came out, you were like, oh shit, no, this is a lot different. This ain't the fucking like same. Like it didn't have the same feel to it.
Yeah,
but then when Guardians Volume 2 came out, it kind of landed to that whole like.
Yeah, but it was James Gunn, but I'm pretty sure someone was like, "Hey,
no, they're like, no, you gotta tone it down a bit."
Yeah, because the second one is like, it's okay. You can, it's colorful. It's got the James Gunny kind of thing,
but it's kind of like it still has that vibe. Like if you actually put Winter Soldier next to it, towards the end, it kind of has that same like tone to it. I mean, even the fucking hue was almost the same, dude. Yeah, the filter was almost the same towards the end. I was like, what the fuck?
But it's like weird when they kind of. But I can see how it could be kind of weird when they do the collab movies.
Right.
But yeah, it's like I want the movies to kind of be their own kind of thing. Like especially like Doctor Strange. Like Doctor Strange that's some psychedelic shit.
Right.
Obviously,
had to be psychedelic because I mean that's what Doctor Strange
is. The nigga's going through multiple
fucking universes. This is the guy that can literally go to different dimensions.
Yeah, so you're like,
okay, dude, like okay, we gotta.
My boys were high as shit when they wrote that. So goddamn, Jack Kirby, shout out the GOAT. So yeah, that's why I was like, you could have done it,
right.
And I'm kind of mad because I was really excited. I love Universal horror, like the monster movies.
Yo, I'm just waiting for that new Doctor Strange movie to come out. I want that. I'm still waiting on the Black Widow. Like, I want to see Black Widow.
Yeah, I want to see Black Widow.
I want to see Black Widow because apparently they're saying that that's not really
her. Yeah,
her that died.
Was supposed to be
the other one,
blonde
like her friend. Yeah, the blonde one. Because they were saying like, why is she blonde
out of nowhere without any explanation? You're like, that makes sense. But then it's like, well, but how did her hair start going back to red then?
Well, because like she dyed it red. I don't know, but they were saying like, since she was blonde during that time, it was actually the other girl.
Where's the other girl?
And then the actual Black Widow was like somewhere else, like kind of like.
I guess.
I don't know.
I saw that. We saw. We seen you, Matt Pat. We saw the story, but I was like, wait a minute. Then how the fuck? I don't know. So she started growing out her hair, but kept blonde streaks in. Wouldn't you be like, hey, that wasn't me? Guys, thought y'all to know. I mean, I know we're going through a lot of shit right now, so everybody got snapped away, but. Yeah, that wasn't me though, but I guess sure.
I don't know. Well, we're gonna get more information once Black Widow comes out. Once I think Falcon and Winter Soldier come out.
Yeah, there's gonna be more.
We're gonna get more. Yeah. And, I'm just honestly, I can't wait for the new Avengers movie.
I'm down because I want to see what new groups and all that stuff. I'm going back to. I'm sorry.
Back to Professor Hulk, dude.
Oh no, we have a video about this. We have a whole writers' room video about this, and I'm super fucking pissed off. And we talked about this.
We did.
But if you want to go back on it again, because no one will watch this shit. That was so wasted.
It was so
fucking wasted.
So fucking wasted.
That's a very pinnacle moment that they glossed the fuck over, and you're just like, that one could have saved you a lot of budget. Because how much CG money did you spend to have him in damn near every scene being the Hulk?
Right.
And then also, how'd you gloss over this major point for this character who doesn't get a lot of screen time because you guys can't seem to get it right?
They can't seem to get the fucking movie right.
So,
because they scrapped the first Hulk.
They scrapped the first Hulk.
They scrapped the second Hulk.
Well, no, they kept the second Hulk, and they're just like, yeah, you got it. We did good enough. And good. They got a C plus, and they're like, or they got a C minus, and like, it's passing. but
then they got a whole different actor.
I mean, what's his fuck was being an asshole? And you're like, well, fuck it, get the fuck out. You don't want this money, bye. I'd be like, I'd be a good boy. I'm sorry. If I saw this shit going on, that's why he fucked up. And then the other dude that played Rhodey, y'all fucked up. Y'all should have just been like, I'm just happy to be here. Y'all should have saw. You didn't see it in the cards, baby. I don't know. You should have been like, oh, this shit's gonna pop off real quick. I see how the fuck that's going. I want more money because I don't know how much they're paying him or not. And I was like, obviously they're gonna give the lead actor more money because he's the lead actor.
Yeah, dude. Right? He should have just stuck with it.
That's why I was like, shit.
Okay, cool.
Pay my bills, dude.
And plus, like, what? He doesn't even have that much screen time in there, dude. Like,
and the first movie is about Robert Pound. It's about Robert. You're halfway in the movie.
Right.
You just shut the fuck up. And the second one, you're in the shit. And then the third one, you're in the shit more.
Right.
Bruh, shut up. They're probably paying you on screen time. Like, this nigga's not in the movie half the time. Why am I paying you for it?
I don't know. They fucked up, though.
So, I don't know. But yeah, going back to Universal, because I really want this. They should just do it or let the movie stand alone, right? And then start slowly connecting them, because obviously it's gonna be in the same thing. You already, because another studio put that in your brain that it's gonna be connected.
Yeah.
And then I would put Easter eggs within the films,
Yeah,
so you
like,
lure to it and be like,
right.
So,
and then you can have the Easter eggs as a connection to these other movies,
or the Invisible Man, homie's like,
because I thought the Invisible Man and the Headless Horseman. When the Headless Horseman came, Sleepy Hollow. I don't know if you watched that movie.
The one with Johnny Depp.
The one with Johnny Depp.
That shit. That was my jam.
I really thought that the original Invisible Man and the Sleepy Hollow, I thought they were connected because there were certain things that kind of were similar. Because they were talking about the same town. I think they were talking about the same town.
The same town?
Yeah, they were talking about the same town, or it was based in the same town where the Headless Horseman came out and then the Invincible Man came out. So I thought that was a connection. I don't know. But I mean, dude,
I'd bring that shit too, like the Grimm Brothers tales. I'd bring that shit too. And then you could update it where it's like the lady in the woods is like a pedophile.
A Lady in the Woods.
Like Hansel and Gretel. She's luring them to she's like a pedophile, or she's a cannibal.
I thought she was a cannibal.
Yeah, she was gonna eat those motherfuckers.
Yeah, she was telling him to go into the oven.
Yeah, she's like, I'm gonna eat you, motherfuckers. So there's so much you could have done with that, and y'all just gave them the goose too quick.
They have all these. It was like a
slutty person on the first date. Like, really? 5 minutes of the day, you were trying to blow me in the bathroom? No, I don't want to hang with you. I'm gonna let you suck me off, but I'm not calling you tomorrow, just so you know. That's what it was like. It was like all right, but I'm not
gonna call you tomorrow.
I'm not calling you tomorrow. I got standards.
I'm gonna get my nut off.
I'm gonna get my nut off, dog.
I think that's why my girl didn't fucking wanna do it, because I was telling her, I was like, yo, I really thought we were gonna smash on the first night.
Wow,
Well, I don't know because like she was playing I kid you not, she was playing some songs that were like, okay.
Yeah, she was talking about tear me apart and shit.
Yeah,
like,
she was like,
you can't put on. You can't put on "She Wants Revenge" on
she
the
wants
first
revenge
day.
on the first day.
You can't be like,
like,
I'd be looking at you too, like,
shut up.
I'd be like, subliminal messages. I'd pull over real quick, be like, well,
well, she said, if it was the old her, she would have done
got that.
I would have got it. Yeah, she would have got it.
She would laid
but because she actually wanted like a real serious relationship,
so she had to hold back.
She had to hold back.
Like,
exactly.
hold back the beats.
I was like, dude, like, I mean, we still could have done.
We still could have done.
We still could have done.
Like, I still would have respected you though. We still could have.
No, I don't.
She like, but I
honestly,
would've
I'm glad that she didn't, because like. Honestly, if we would have done it the first night, I would have thought it more of like one night kind of thing.
Yeah. You gotta know when to hold them.
Yeah,
you gotta know when to fold them. Universal execs, come on.
She folded them, dude. She held them.
She held them. She's like, no.
She was like, no. Hit me again. She was like, hit me again.
Hit me. You can't just keep throwing it out to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You gotta make them wait. You gotta make them wait for it. Universal. I make him wait for it. Yeah, I was so upset about that. I really
That's what I'm
wanted
saying.
that to
Like,
happen.
if you want a good porno, you can't just go in with the girl like getting all fucking naked and shit. Like, no. Like, slowly ease into it. Get people to like, okay, I'm a jerk off, but I want a good story. Because like, once you're done jerking off,
you still want to keep watching.
Like, if it's a good story, you're gonna keep on watching. Yeah.
I have several like hour-long pornos where it's like the first 30 minutes, it's like, like the first like 20 minutes is kind of story.
Right.
And then you got that, 45 to like, 50 mark of like the hardcore, slapping ass cheeks. And then after that, it gets another set piece, another group of dudes.
All I want is a good story where you got 5-10 minutes. No, yeah, like around like 10 minutes of like hardcore. Yeah. And like you have increments of it, because I mean, like there's like certain things that you just want to watch,
like Cinemax and like
because like you want to watch a movie, but you also like
want to beat your meat.
You want to beat your meat, exactly. So you're easing
into
it.
We're high class, masturbators, right? You gotta fuck me mentally and physically.
Exactly.
Right?
You want the first like couple minutes or the first few minutes.
Yeah.
You want to introduce a story, then you want to add 5 minutes of a sex scene.
Yeah, if you're gonna put story in there, make it a good story. Make it interesting.
Exactly.
Don't be like, and he delivers a pizza and she starts sucking his dick. Now, like, no,
give me why did she order pizza?
Why is she
alone? Why is she alone?
Why is she ordering pizza?
Give me a backstory. Like,
cheating on her. She's feeling lonely.
Exactly. I feel like the backstory is the thing that gets you like more turned on. Give me a backstory. Tell me why she's alone. She's needing someone.
She's like, her husband is clearly, she found out her husband's cheating.
Right.
She wants to get a revenge fuck,
Right. So I'm gonna order me a pizza and then I'm gonna fuck whoever comes here. Exactly.
And then she's recording it and then sending it to his phone. And now he's over here. His phone goes off, but you see his phone go off, and you go to that porn scene,
right, where he's actually
smashing he's smashing his fucking secretary or whatever played out stereotype you want to keep going with, or he's just fucking some random chick, or he's getting railed in the ass spot, like twist,
or the fucking,
he's getting. So now you got that bias, you getting all people, you know what I mean? Because here at the Brain Dead Co., we believe in diversity. So he's getting railed in the ass, but his phone's going off in his pants, and it's clear across the room. And after like a good 20 minutes of him just getting fucking railed, dude comes on his face, dripping all over the place. He wipes it off with his fucking shirt. He's got his work shirt, but he's got like another shirt because he's coming from the gym. That's why he's sweaty and smells weird. And he sees the video of his wife getting fucking railed by the pizza dude, which she doesn't know is their son's best friend, but he knows because he drops him off all the time at school before he's on his way to work.
Whoa, plot twist!
You have 2 plot twists in one scene.
Damn.
Holla at your boys, bro. It's the Brain Dead Co. You don't fucking know the vibe. Let them know, Bert. Anyway, that's right. Now you have 2. That's a story. Now you're like, oh, now you don't even want to know. You're like, oh, this is an interesting fucking story. You're like, wait, I don't.
Right? You're like, yeah, at this point, you're like, you're like,
do I masturbate to this? Do I masturbate? Not only do they have great cinematography, it's great sound.
It's great.
Everything is matched
Lighting's
up.
great.
You know what I hate the most annoying thing when you find really good porno and the audio is not matching.
Oh, I fucking
you're like,
hate
and it's
that.
like the 2 people, like everybody in that scene looks sexy as fuck, and you're like, oh, this is gonna be great.
Right.
And the audio is not matching.
No.
And you're like, how'd y'all even do that? How'd y'all? Who was not doing quality check on this?
Right?
How'd y'all miss that?
Come
How'd
on. Come on.
I mean, maybe an upload it fucked up. That's why I watch all our videos to make sure the audio is linked up. Take that shit down immediately. Like, oh no.
Oh no.
Wait, I don't know.
Bye-bye.
Fuck,
No,
no,
yeah, you
yeah,
gotta
figure
go
it
down.
out.
Fucking figure it out.
What do you figure out your ass?
Fuck, dude. Like, 1 hour just talking about horror cinema
And porn.
porn.
Well, you know, I was. This is me telling you our new business plan. I didn't know if you're.
I mean, I'm down with it. Fuck it. Like, at this point, I'm down for anything.
Because we're
like,
making cinematic porn.
I think we can make a good portal. I really
We
do.
can do it. Come on, all the storytelling we have to deal with.
Right.
All the
Man,
books
I
we've
fucking
read.
get it.
Come on. And then you're obviously, if you're sitting there, you're like, I know. I sat there and watched that shit, and I was like, one, this is a terrible story. It was just like, I'm mad. I promise I'll leave my wife. Ring, and you're like, what? I was like, wait. What does the ring represent? Is he proposing, or is he just promising he'll leave his wife? And then I was like, and then on top of that, the sex was really boring. I was like, oh, well.
Oh, that's terrible.
I was like, well, this, and then I sat there the whole time. I was
think
like,
that has to be the worst. That has to be the fucking worst.
So it's either one. You can't do both.
No, you can't.
Sorry, no tea, no shade, but y'all know what y'all did. So it was a bad story, and it's very bland sex, and it was way. And hey guys, it's this thing called exposure. I know we can't talk with this bright ass scene, but you know, geez, guys. I was like, you have all these. It's like this window, like all like window walls mansion that this this black guy lives in all by himself. Why does he live in this big ass house? Whatever.
I'll be back. You go ahead.
I'm gonna keep telling you. So it was very boring. It's just so it's way overexposed. Guy is sitting in his car. It's super overexposed, and they have this voiceover where he's like, "Yeah, I haven't seen my guy in like 2 weeks. He's really mad at me because I won't leave my wife." And I just decided now, I know what I have to do. And he goes to the door, and he knocks on the door, and the guy is sitting there in a bathrobe because I like to be naked in my house. So when I probably answer the door, I'd probably have a bathrobe too. Be like, who is this motherfucker coming to my house right now? And it's him. He's like, oh, you. And then walks off, but let him comes inside. I'm like, if you're mad, why would you let this nigga come inside? Because you still wanted the dick. But it's weird. So he gets inside, and the guy is like, I know you're upset that I won't leave my wife. Or he doesn't even say I'm leaving my wife. He's like, I know you're upset, so because you heard the opening monologue, right? Or his fucking voiceover. I guess he's leaving his wife. And the guy's like, I know you're upset, but I finally made a decision. And he like puts a ring, and you're like, are you proposing? Are you just saying, yes, I'm going to leave my wife, and I promise to leave my wife. Here's the ring. Is it a promise ring? Nigga, he's not a Jonas brother. You ain't got to promise anything to him. Nigga, just leave your wife. If you're putting a ring, it's like, are we getting married now? So it's a very bland kind of story. And then I was so upset because the two guys were looking sexy as fuck in the video. And I was like, oh, this is going to be some good sex. But I'd like to see where the story goes. And like, if I start the video and it's, you know, y'all doing a little story bit, I want to see where you're going with this. Because, you know, I'm a connoisseur of the storytelling. So I'm like, oh, you're going to do a classy story? No, it's just a guy sitting in his car with a fucking monologue, voiceover about how he's going to... He's hasn't seen his boy in a couple of weeks, and he really wants to see him again. I guess he's leaving his wife, but he brings in a ring. Are you proposing to the nigga? Or are you just like, yo, I promise to leave my wife? What does this ring represent? So I rewrote the scene. I'm not going to read it to you, but, you know, hopefully I'll put it somewhere so y'all can see it. And then also put the porno so you could compare and contrast the level of my awesomeness with that weak ass shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we may make horror films and also pornos. Cause I want to make horror films. I like horror films. As you can see over there, or see right here, this is the scene from Abbott and Costello meets Frankenstein. That's Frankenstein. That's Bela Lugosi being a boss ass bitch, and then that's Abbott and Costello. And I fucking love this movie because every Halloween, me and my dad would watch it, and it fucking tickled my pickle every fucking time. Those niggas, that movie is hilarious. And over there we have Don't Breathe. Ellie just got this. I don't even know where the fuck. Where'd you get that poster?
What?
Don't Breathe? I don't think I even watched that movie yet.
Oh, I haven't watched that movie either.
He just got this poster.
I
was like, we're making horror films. He's like, bet. And he just came home. Hey,
my dad actually brought it.
Yeah, I was like, where the fuck did this come from? And also our shrine of fucking Ryan Reynolds. Because, you know.
Yeah. Our shrine. And then the poster. I mean, honestly.
So one episode, we have to watch Don't Sleep. or Don't Breathe. And
I'm down.
I don't even know what it's about.
I don't even know. Yeah.
Then we have the poster.
For the creators of Evil Dead, dude.
Bet, but it's like that's the only reason we can capture it. We're like, I haven't seen the movie.
I haven't seen the movie.
You don't breathe. Don't breathe, bitch.
Apparently not.
I don't know.
So it has to be like kind of funny, I guess.
I don't know, because that remake of Evil Dead was not funny. They played it super straight, and you're like,
I thought it was funny.
No, it's super straight. Like the bitch was
really?
Like, they brought her to the cabin so she can get over her heroin addiction. You're like, oh shit.
No way.
That's why I was like, oh, this is not it.
This is not Evil Dead.
It's not Evil Dead 2. I can bet you that. I was like, oh, so you're gonna be like the first one, huh? And you're like, oh, and you're just like, oh, it's like, but then it's
so
like,
what? She was just on heroin then, I think.
Yeah, so she's coming down off a heroin addiction, and then of course, one of the people that go with her is one of her friends who's like an English major, and they find the book of the dead, and he reads it. Even though it's wrapped in barbed wire. What? And you're like, nigga. And then also there's a tape like, don't fucking read this. And he's like, the fuck you mean? And
I gotta watch this.
Yeah, you're like... Oh, like, it's really gory. It goes with the gore part,
right?
But it's like it's gory, and you're just like, oh, it's just gory for gory's sake, because it's like it's the same time with the Saw movies, so it's just gory, and you're like, okay, torture porn kind of wise, and you're like, all right, okay, and everything just looks like that. Muted.
What about that Ash versus Evil Dead? Like, was that good?
The show?
The show?
It's what you expect.
It's always this comedy horror kind of thing.
Yeah, it's what you expect, and then just
because I mean, they had a chainsaw.
Yeah, it's come on, it's exactly what you want.
Like, I'm a fuck of shit.
It's what you want, and it's like goes for the ridiculousness, and you're just like, yeah, thank you. Yeah. They just like, yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Like the first episode, he gets attacked by fucking like porcelain dolls, and they like bite his dick and shit, and you're like, that's hilarious. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's funny.
Bruce Campbell could mow a lawn, and I'd watch that movie. Like, in fact, I want to hang out with Bruce Campbell. Fuck you.
I think Bruce Campbell would be pretty cool to hang out with, dude.
Goat.
Dude,
if you get
seriously
drunk with Bruce Campbell,
Oh,
hilarious.
dude, hell yeah.
That'd be amazing. Like Bruce Campbell, can you just be in the porno? You don't have to fuck anybody unless you want to.
I mean,
Just come in the movie and be like, give her the boomstick, child. Yeah,
That's great.
ask for
That's
Evil Dead. But they got canceled. You're like, oh.
why did it get canceled?
Because no one was watching but fucking Evil Dead fans. So you're like... Well,
I mean, that's not a lot of people.
It was on some cable network, so you're just like, no, that should have been on.
No. I bet if it comes out like in the streaming, a stream site, then
Yeah,
people
like
are gonna watch
it came on a stream site, and everybody's like, "Oh, this is the greatest thing ever," and I was like, "Yeah."
It got canceled.
It got canceled, so you can't even watch it anymore. I don't even know if any streaming service is gonna do it again.
Well, I mean, we're already an hour in. Should we just call it?
We're just gonna call it because future me doesn't want to edit all this shit.
It's gonna be a lot. I mean, it's already an hour. We talked.
It's been an hour, and we talked about it's not a podcast. You just saw the inside meeting for the new business plan.
I mean, honestly, this is
pornos and horror
films. This is our podcast. This is what we just decided. Like,
every
every fucking different, like every day that we fucking get together and drink, we always talk about something different. Yeah, something stupid. Like
it's like a Seinfeld
I feel like
episode.
we're just trying too hard. Like at times, like fucking let's just you know how we used to do back in the day, just talk about random shit and fucking drink.
That's what I tell you.
I mean, this
We're
is
gonna
our
do
hangout
that.
with a little slight, template of
like what we're actually
gonna
trying
talk
to
about
do.
or try to talk about. I mean, we'll tell each other like, hey, did you hear about this? Did you hear about that? We talk about movies. We talk about like.
Can it just be about us just talking about business plans, but also drinking? We're a horror porn making place now. I'm serious. If we can figure out a way to get niggas to have sex on camera, I will get it.
I feel like the porn industry is like one of the easiest fucking industries to deal with.
Right.
Because
I mean, some of my porn stars I like or have their own studios now, and you're like, holy shit. You're like, god damn.
I mean, it's so easy because like a person that's like wanting to do porn, all they had to do is just like post up on OnlyFans and
OnlyFans kind of ruined the porn industry low key.
A little bit.
Took some steam out the wind out of their sails because you're like, I can just see that actual person I like, but then you're like, how many times are you gonna follow that one person? Or follow, because it's like you like porn stars, plural, more than one.
Yeah, I mean,
so
like one day you're feeling like like Lexus, Texas.
Right.
The other day you're feeling like Sasha Grey.
Yeah, you're feeling.
Or like, hey,
like,
for shits and giggles, you want to see Johnny Sins.
Yeah, you're like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not gay, but I want to see what he can do. That boy can fuck.
Right.
Right?
That's all I'm saying.
I watch straight porn sometimes. I'm like, that dude can throw the dick. I was like, bet. So, I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right. This is it. That's how it goes.
And that's how it is.
I've been Zach.
And I've been Elliot.
And we are the Brain Deck. Well, the Beautiful Scumbags. Sorry, I don't even fucking. What's the, yeah.
He said the Beautiful Scumbags.
The Beautiful Scumbags. That's the name of the podcast.
I thought it was
For now.
Beautiful Scumbag podcast or something like that.
No, it's the beautiful. We are the Beautiful Scumbag. That's supposed to be the sign up. Fuck, I fucked it up.
Right,
Anyway, shit. Fuck it. All right, bye. Go. Fucking go back to doing.